It's a story I hear almost every day in my practice. Women come to me, sometimes with a sense of embarrassment, sometimes with frustration, but always with the same question: why can't I sleep like I used to? A woman in her mid-40s tells me she used to be a great sleeper. She remembers falling asleep easily, staying asleep through the night, and waking up refreshed, ready to take on the day. Now, something has shifted. She gets into bed, tired from a long day, but her mind refuses to switch off. Thoughts race, about work, family, health, or sometimes nothing at all. The quiet of the night seems to amplify every worry. Or, she falls asleep just fine, only to find herself wide awake at 3 a.m., heart pounding, mind racing, or just awake. The room is dark and silent, but her body feels alert, as if it's time to start the day. There's no obvious reason, just a frustrating, silent wakefulness while the world sleeps. The house is quiet, the street outside is still, but inside, sleep feels impossibly far away. She lies there, watching the clock, calculating how little sleep she'll get if she doesn't fall back asleep soon. Each passing minute adds to the pressure, making it even harder to relax. This isn't just one person's story, it's the story of millions of women navigating midlife. Across cultures and backgrounds, women in their 40s and 50s share similar struggles, often in silence. Many describe evenings as a battle, exhausted but wired, tossing and turning, frustration building. The bed, once a place of comfort, becomes a battleground between exhaustion and restlessness. Night sweats, waking up drenched, throwing off covers, are a classic perimenopause symptom, shattering deep sleep. The sudden heat, the damp sheets, the racing heart, these are more than just annoyances. They're physical reminders of change. These disruptions leave you feeling unrested, even after a full night in bed. You might spend 8 hours under the covers, but wake up feeling as if you barely slept at all. It can feel isolating and deeply frustrating, leading to self-blame. You might wonder if you're doing something wrong, or if you're the only one struggling. But you are not alone, and you are not broken. This is a shared experience, even if it's rarely talked about openly. There is comfort in knowing others are walking this path too. These changes are a normal, if challenging, part of a major biological transition. Your body is adapting, recalibrating, and sometimes that process is messy and uncomfortable. Understanding what's happening in your body is the first step toward reclaiming your rest. Knowledge is empowering. It helps you make sense of the chaos and find new strategies for sleep. Your sleep hasn't abandoned you. It's just changed its rules. Let's learn the new rules together, so you can find your way back to restful nights and brighter mornings. This journey is challenging, but it's also an opportunity to care for yourself in new ways, and to discover resilience you never knew you had. If your sleep patterns change dramatically after 40, you're not imagining it. Deep, reliable sleep often becomes lighter and more fragmented as we age. This isn't a personal failing, it's a result of natural biological shifts. Your internal clock, or circadian rhythm, becomes less robust, often shifting earlier and making it harder to get a full night's rest. Deep sleep declines, so you spend more time in lighter, easily disturbed stages. Waking up multiple times a night is common. Your body is adapting, not malfunctioning. Recognizing these changes as normal helps you release anxiety and focus on new strategies for better rest. Perimenopause and menopause bring major hormonal changes that disrupt sleep. Progesterone, the calming hormone, declines, making it harder to relax and fall asleep. Estrogen, which helps regulate temperature and supports serotonin, also drops, leading to hot flashes, night sweats, and fragmented sleep. These hormonal shifts can even increase the risk of sleep apnea. The result: lighter, more interrupted, and less restorative sleep. Understanding these changes is key to finding solutions that work for you. When sleep gets tough, we often try strict rules, early bedtimes, chasing 8 hours, but rigidity creates pressure and anxiety, making sleep harder. Your body thrives on gentle, predictable rhythms, not perfection. Focus on a consistent wake-up time. It's the anchor for your circadian rhythm. Waking up at the same time daily, even on weekends, helps set your internal clock. This rhythm signals your body when to feel sleepy, naturally. Some nights will be better than others, and that's normal. Don't panic after a bad night. Just stick to your routine. Trust the process. Rhythm over rigidity is the sustainable path to better sleep. Be kind to yourself as you build this new pattern. The most effective sleep strategy? It all starts with a consistent wake-up time, every single day, even on weekends or days off. While it might be tempting to sleep in, sticking to the same schedule helps your body maintain a healthy rhythm. This regularity stabilizes your circadian rhythm, the internal clock that tells your body when to wake up and when to wind down for sleep. Over time, your body learns to anticipate these cues, making it easier to fall asleep at night and wake up feeling refreshed. To reinforce this signal, get outside or expose yourself to bright morning light within an hour of waking. Natural sunlight is a powerful cue that tells your brain it's time to be alert and active, helping to reset your internal clock each day. As evening approaches, begin a gentle wind-down routine about an hour before bed. This transition period is essential for signaling to your body that it's time to shift from the busyness of the day to a state of relaxation. Start by dimming the lights in your home. Bright and especially blue light from screens or overhead lights can suppress melatonin, the hormone that helps you feel sleepy. Power down all screens, phones, tablets, and TVs for the last hour before bed. The blue light they emit can trick your brain into thinking it's still daytime, making it harder to fall asleep. Instead, use this time for calming activities. Read a physical book, listen to soothing music, do some gentle stretching, or take a warm bath. These activities help your mind and body unwind, making it easier to transition to sleep. After a warm bath, your body temperature drops, which can naturally trigger feelings of sleepiness and help you drift off more easily. Make your bedroom a true sleep sanctuary. Keep it cool, dark, and quiet. A comfortable environment is key to falling asleep quickly and staying asleep through the night. Use blackout curtains to block out unwanted light, and consider earplugs or a white noise machine if you're sensitive to sounds. These small adjustments can make a big difference in your sleep quality. Reserve your bed for sleep and intimacy only. Avoid working, eating, or watching TV in bed. This helps your brain associate the bed with rest, not activity. Over time, this strengthens the association between your bed and sleep, making it easier to fall asleep as soon as you lie down. Remember, even small changes to your daily routine can have a big impact on your sleep. Start with 1 or 2 habits, and gradually build a routine that works for you. Consistency is the key to better, more restful nights. What and when you eat affects your sleep more than you think. Avoid heavy meals within 3 hours of bedtime. Digestion can disrupt sleep. Caffeine is a major sleep saboteur. Stop by 2 p.m. to avoid lingering effects. Alcohol may help you fall asleep, but disrupts sleep later. Limit it, especially before bed. Don't go to bed hungry. A light snack with complex carbs and protein can help. Good options: oatmeal, whole grain crackers with turkey, or a handful of almonds. Hydrate during the day, but taper fluids 2 hours before bed to minimize nighttime trips. These small adjustments can help stabilize your sleep. Pay attention to how your eating habits affect your rest. Simple changes can lead to deeper, more restorative sleep. For many women, the biggest sleep obstacle is a racing mind. To invite sleep, you need to calm your nervous system. Try slow, deep breathing, like the 4-7-8 method. Inhale for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8. Repeat a few cycles to relax your body and mind. Journaling can help. Write down worries or tomorrow's to-do list to clear your mind. Set aside worry time earlier in the evening, then let go at bedtime. Gentle stretching or restorative yoga poses like child's pose can release tension. The goal isn't to force calm, but to create conditions for it to arise naturally. Consistent calming rituals teach your body that bedtime is for peace. Over time, these habits make it easier to transition into restful sleep. Small nightly practices can have a big impact. Many well-meaning habits can actually sabotage your sleep. Going to bed too early, before you're truly sleepy, leads to frustration and negative associations with your bed. Catching up on sleep by sleeping in on weekends disrupts your body clock. Stick to your regular wake-up time. Overusing sleep aids or supplements isn't a long-term solution and can cause grogginess. Focus on behavioral changes, not quick fixes. If you can't sleep after 20-25 minutes, get out of bed and do something quiet in dim light. Only return to bed when you feel sleepy again. This retrains your brain to associate bed with sleep, not anxiety. Avoid turning your bed into a battleground. Smart habits, not shortcuts, are the key to lasting sleep improvements. Improving sleep is a gradual process. progress isn't linear. There will be good nights and setbacks. Don't get discouraged. Think of building your sleep routine like tending a garden. Small, consistent actions lead to growth. Keep a simple sleep diary focused on how you feel, not just hours slept. Look for patterns and learn what works for your body. Celebrate small wins, sticking to your wake-up time, completing your wind-down routine. Be kind to yourself, acknowledge setbacks, and recommit the next day. You're working with your body's rhythms, not against them. Gentle consistency is the foundation of lasting change. This journey is about self-care, not perfection.
The journey to better sleep in midlife can feel daunting, especially when restless nights seem to stretch on endlessly. But remember, there is always hope, and you are not alone in this experience. Many women face similar challenges as their bodies and lives change, and it's completely normal to feel uncertain about where to begin. Your sleep struggles are real and not your fault. Hormonal shifts, stress, and life transitions can all play a role, but the good news is, these challenges are not permanent. With the right approach, restful sleep is within reach. You can improve your rest with small, consistent steps that honor your changing body and mind. Even gentle changes, like stretching before bed or creating a calming bedtime ritual, can make a big difference over time. Don't try to change everything at once. Pick 1 or 2 strategies to start. Maybe it's jotting down your thoughts in a sleep journal, or tracking your habits to see what helps you unwind. Perhaps you'll choose a consistent wake-up time or a screen-free wind-down hour before bed. Even opening your curtains in the morning to let in natural light can help reset your body's rhythm. Once that's a habit, add another. Celebrate each small victory, because every positive change brings you closer to the restful nights you deserve. Be your own sleep scientist. Notice how changes affect your rest and energy. Reflect on what works for you, and don't be afraid to adjust your routine as you learn more about your needs. This is a journey of self-discovery and self-care, not just about sleep, but your overall well-being. Taking time for yourself, whether it's meditation, a warm cup of tea, or simply breathing deeply, nurtures both body and mind. Release the pressure for perfection. Focus on one kind action tonight. Remember, progress is more important than perfection, and every effort counts. Maybe it's deep breathing, journaling, or dimming the lights to signal to your body that it's time to rest. Even the smallest act of self-care can set the stage for a better night's sleep. Your journey starts with your next choice. Each evening is a new opportunity to support your sleep and your health. Be patient, be consistent, and be kind to yourself. Restful nights are ahead, and with each step, you're moving closer to the peaceful, restorative sleep you deserve.